Hi, hello. My name is Mixel. Sometimes I make things, sometimes they're good. Sometimes I'm just a little late to the start of the stream. I don't know why the start screen didn't loop. But that's fine. We're here now. How long was that going for? Give me a second. Okay, we're back. Hello. Hi. Um, actually, I almost forgot my gloves. Hold on. Okay, now we're actually here. Hi, hello. Um, what are we saying? Why are we here? Why are we here? Um, to make Firefly accessories. That's right. We will, well, today we will be working more on the Firefly accessories that you see on the screen now. If I can just minimize this quickly, move this over. This is what we're working on. I don't know why I'm putting this on right now. Well, actually, no, we'll be using stuff soon. So, what we are doing today is working more on this little bell accessory that Firefly has going on at the back of her dress. This thing. Cute. Um, so last time we were working on this, we added some loops to the back of this main piece, and then we started separating this part of the um, this part of the model out. Actually, oh, I almost forgot the music. Let's get the music going, shall we? There we go. Alright, so we're working on this last time. That is and this part is what is currently being printed right now in the top right corner of the screen. So halfway through the stream ish, that'll be done. Hopefully it's not failing. That looks a bit messy. A part of me feels like it failed. We're gonna see how it looks. Oh, yeah, there's some broken parts to that. Damn. Ah, it's too bad. Well, that's fine. We're gonna troubleshoot that later, a little later. But right now, our main focus is not going to be the 3D modeling. Is actually going to be let's get that in the corner there, and then we'll turn on capture card. This is going to be our main focus today. So today, this piece so this and these parts are cutouts from the 3D model. This is made using a program called Papercuda. So this is made using a program called Papercuda. Basically, what you do is you import the 3D model into Papercuda, and then it turns that into a two-dimensional paper craft model that you can cut out and like cut out and do stuff. Put it together, and it'll be papercraft. But we're not going to be making a papercraft. What we will instead do is cut this out and use this as a pattern on top of yellow foam. This really thin yellow foam sheet, and then this we're going to hot glue together using this hot glue gun. Oh, I should probably cover up. No branding. I'm not sponsored by anyone. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna start off by cutting out this part, and then we will trace this onto the foam, and then cut out the foam using either the scissors or we can use hobby knives. Ooh. So let's start off with that. Checking live chat. No one's here. Okay, and we're back. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we are just cutting out. Oh, can't really see it. Now look at that. Fancy. Wow, I can move the camera. Oh no, I'm not cotton. Shoot, I did not think this through. Hi. I can sort of move the camera. I can technically move the camera now. I got a lamp attached to my desk that I can move, sort of. The only problem is that when I move it, it blocks my mocap camera. Oops. So, okay, so normally what you do for cutting these out is that you cut out the tabs. But I don't want to cut out the tabs. I want to use this to trace onto foam and then glue it together. So I'm not going to cut the tabs. I'm going to cut straight off of this. So we're just gonna So we're just gonna keep cutting out this stuff. Actually, you know what I will do is I'll cut out this whole thing so that... Oh, is my audio good? My audio's good, okay. So I'm just gonna keep cutting out this whole thing. Oh, hello. Hello. Konbanwa. My name is Mixo. Welcome to stream. Watashi wa Mikisuru desu. Sumimasen. Nihongo wa hanasemasu janai? Watashi wa Nihongo no gakusei desu. I don't know. So what am I doing right now? I am cutting out this pattern to make the bell that you see right over there. I made this pattern using the Papercoda program. You can download it for free. I am not sponsored. Actually, could I? You know what I could do? I could just be like translating what I'm saying into Japanese. I did say technically, I'm trying to learn Japanese as well. And I keep telling myself I'm gonna learn. And then I do something to help me learn. And then I forget. Yeah, that... The bell failed the print. Okay, so that print failed. I need to try and figure out a new way to print that. Because... what was I saying? Yeah, no, that bell failed. If you see, you can see, like, that is supposed to be the bell on the side, and like the sides are just not connected at all. It's so sad. Oh, I think also, did part of the... Oh, part of the hook didn't get printed. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll try to print it again and I'll just slow it down. I'll work on it later today, I guess. That's too bad. Well, yeah, when it's done, I'll show you how it looks fully, and I can talk about how that failed. Because I have a feeling I know why. But for now, we will continue with cutting this out. What was he saying? I think what I was saying before is I am trying to learn Japanese. I've been trying to do that for like maybe 3 or... It might be 3 years now. And it's not really that I'm... And I say try because what keeps happening is I will pick up some new way to learn Japanese, whether it be Duolingo or something, and it's like, okay. Basically what keeps happening is I'll try to use Duolingo, not sponsored, and then, oh, I need a pencil. I'll try to use Duolingo, and then I keep hearing all this stuff like, oh, Duolingo's not good for learning a language, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, I won't use Duolingo, I'll use something else. And then I never find another thing to use. And so I just end up not doing it. So that's why in this, if you're coming here from the tweet, I am trying to learn Japanese. And so I just tweeted out saying like, hey, I'm trying to learn Japanese right now. If you speak Japanese, come join the stream and say hi. Help me learn, please. Just converse with me, and then I'm just gonna be forced into like learning the language, right? So at the very least I can talk to people with like text, because then oh my skin. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing now is... Okay, can I position it this way? Oh, tracking? There, let's do that, and then we'll do this. Okay, so now what we're planning on doing is we will trace this onto the foam. Oh. Da da dum. Da 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 dum. Oh, do, do, do. I don't really know if the pencil is. Oh yeah, the pencil's there. So using our mechanical pencil to trace this paper coda pattern onto the foam. Actually, I could probably, you know what? Yeah, let's translate that. What does that mean in, how do I say that in Japanese? Pattern. Kono katagami o fomu ni toresu shiteiru. Hi. Deep ad, arigato. Oh, tracking, hello. And you know what I could do now is after I'm done streaming, I will okay, I will go through the logs of the stuff that I translated on DeepL, and then I'll just do some study on, like, I don't know, sentence structure and stuff like that, and words. So we have paper coda pattern. We traced it onto the foam. We will now cut this foam out. Actually, something I should do also is... Actually, no, we can just do this. Straight line. So now we will get out the hobby knife. No, this is not sharp at all. Oh my gosh, it feels... Where's my knife sharpener? Where is my knife sharpener? Damn, don't have a knife sharpener. Okay, we're gonna try. Did I just lose? I think I lost both my viewers after I spoke Japanese. Maybe they thought, oh, did they think I don't know. It's fine. We're just doing our thing. I don't know if this knife is cutting at all. Like, it doesn't even feel sharp. I genuinely don't think this knife is sharp. Let's translate that. I think my knife is dull. think my knife is dull. Knife fuga ni buteru. Knife fuga ni buteru yoda. I think my knife is dull. Doom. Boom, boom, boom. Da, na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. But yeah, I started learning Japanese maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I've been trying to keep a schedule, like trying to keep a regular schedule of learning Japanese since. I couldn't for some reason. Whatever would happen, I would just end up like, I don't know if it's like losing interest or stuff would get busy and it's like, okay, this thing isn't technically a thing. Like, this isn't technically something. Oh, my. Maybe. Oh, jeez. Maybe we'll move this back up a little. Just so that I can be tracked. Oh, yeah, the 3D print. 3D print's almost done. Okay. We're gonna keep trying to cut this out. Oh, maybe this isn't as dull as I thought. Nice. So the trick with cutting foam is that you need to do multiple passes. Even if you have like a sharp knife, it's always good to do multiple passes so that you can sort of, what's the word, you can sort of avoid, you could sort of avoid any snags in the foam when you're cutting it. Something I also need to do is figure out a better stream schedule, because I am not attracting viewers. Or maybe it's me. I don't know. Well, okay, see, here's the thing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just need to figure out a good viewer time. Cause like people are coming in. Well, okay, people are coming in, which is nice. That's sort of a bonus to before, or not before, but like sometimes people don't show up, right? And so, hello, Halia. I was just talking about people not showing up on stream. What is he saying? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, hi. What is he saying? Yeah, I want to try and figure out a new stream time, cause I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, technically, this is a good stream time for me. Like, that's the big thing. Like, this is a good time for me to stream. Maybe what I could do is I can simulcast on Twitch. I'll finally bite the bullet, and I might simulcast on Twitch. LVO, yep. I just feel like I might have better luck on Twitch. Possibly? I don't know. Like, YouTube algorithm? Don't really know. Don't really... It is a mystery to me as to how it works, what gets boosted, what gets... Sounds like a good idea, thank you. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll also see how well, like, my PC will handle it. Like, if you saw last week with my Honkai Star Rail streams, like, I was struggling very much with heating problems and stuff. It's technically fixed now. Like, I have a solution. The solution is have 20 fans going on in my room at all times, and then bump up the sound gate so that none of the fan sounds get picked up by my mic. And I mean, I don't know, I think it's working. Halia, do you hear any fan noises from my end? Okay, so once I'm done with cutting this out. Okay, so this is piece number 1. Ta-da! So this, I don't hear any fan noises. Huh, nice! Yeah, so the noise gate's working. So we've cut out our foam piece using the paper pattern, and now we will glue this together with hot glue. Let me just get the wire into over here. Oh, this is not organized. I'm working with a very small space. Okay. Oh. Come on. Okay, this is my nail polish. Come on. Stand. Okay, you know what? Fine, whatever. Next thing I'm doing is I will glue the foam pattern together. Happo Shichiroru o setchakuzai de hariawaseru. Happo shichiroru o setchakuzai de hariawaseru. Yeah, I'm trying to learn Japanese. Like, you know what? I can't find a way that sticks for me, so what I will do instead is I'll just brute force it by trying to translate words that I say on stream into Japanese and then at least trying to pronounce it. Eventually, I will learn something. Okay, so what we're gonna do is Duolingo streams went. Yeah, honestly, Duolingo streams might just be the way to go. Not even Duolingo, like just a study stream where just sit down and I learn Japanese. Oh shoot. Oh, that's gonna be interesting with all the glue sticking to my gloves. Is it gonna come off? Study with me stream. Yeah, I could do that. Nice. I could do a study with me stream. And I am technically streaming in at a good time for that because it is 10 p.m. in Japan right now. Or at least I started 10 p.m. I don't know what time it is right now. So we are now gluing these pieces together. Oh my gosh, the glare. And as you can see, it's already giving, like, it's giving? No, it's, it has, like, this sort of curve shape to it once we put the, words, once we glue the pattern together. So the way that the pattern is cut out is that, oh yeah, once it's, oh, I forgot this part. Once it's folded and glued together, or attached together, however we decide to attach it, that curvature appears. So we have that, and we have, so this is now 1/5 of that bell in the right over there. You can sort of see that. Ta-da! Yeah, so now we will be right back. I'll be retrieving my print. Spoiler alert, the print failed. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hi. Let us minimize that. So, the print failed. Let's talk about why. Uh, will I be able to... Can you still see me? Aha! Yay. Okay, so, print failed. What is happening here? This is supposed to be... Let's zoom in a little. It's supposed to be this part, right? So, if you look at... Okay, now let's bring this back. Now, I can't really see this because my giant lamp is blocking the way, so I'm gonna use the screen right over there in order to see what's going on. So, what's going on is a number of things. For one, it's completely separated from the ring. I think what happened is, yeah, if you see this part, oh, will it focus? This part is like way too thin to be attached to this ring. Like I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I think it's like a single layer connecting this arm piece to the ring. So it's not, yeah, like this is not really meant to adhere properly. Another thing, the top part seems to have done well at the very least. This part can be detached and it'll be that hook that you see on the top. So let's actually detach that now and we'll see if we can... Okay, let's move this up a little. Oh, come on. There, and you can still... Okay, so we will... If we do this... There. Let's see if that's close enough. Oh. So disconnect that, and then that, and okay, so that actually came out pretty easily. Well, obviously I'm gonna reprint this, but I'm gonna reprint it way slower. I think I should only be printing this at 50 millimeters per second, and I printed it at 100 just so that it can be done in time for stream. But that's our hook. So the hook did okay. It's just these arms connecting this top part to the ring. So now, if we get our first piece that we made last stream, we can slide this in, and there you go. It's sort of it's connected pretty well, and it's slipped in like pretty easily. Like this is a pretty decent gap. And then when this is gonna be on like someone's dress, or like Firefly's dress, you can... I don't know if it'll fall off. Like you'll have to push this up and out, and also maybe if they sit down, so maybe you want to do it like this. Maybe you want to have it like this, so that when they sit down, it only pushes up this way, and it won't slide out, because then I have to like push that way in order to slip off. Like unless the person pushes it up this way and then down and out. Yeah, so I think we'll have the hook positioned that way. I might be able to actually... Because this has some give too, you know? Like, you see, like I can I can break it like that, and it'll. Yeah, so this is also pretty. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if this will hold up well. That's so funny. Rip print. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. It seems very flimsy. Well, no. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Okay. So rip. Yeah, oops. But this is what 3D printing is all about. It's about quick turnaround times and quick building stuff. Um, so yeah, so let's learn from this. You know what failed? We have this hook piece, which seems to be too thin. It's split on the layer line, so that might mean that this needs to be printed sideways. But I don't know how that's gonna work if I print it side. Oh, you know what I could do is I could make the bell and then glue the individual pieces onto the bell, so then this isn't really gonna be a solid piece. Well, that's gonna be a problem. So maybe not. Well, we won't do that. But ideally, I would like to print the hook sideways so that the layers go like across the hook, and then when you apply pressure up this way, it won't be splitting across the layer line. It'll be bending like along every single layer of the printed hook piece. So maybe what needs to happen is this hook part is going to be separate from this big bell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, and I think I know how to do that. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I think I know how to do that. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna start modeling that now. So minimize that. We will bring this up. I know exactly how I'm gonna set that up. So what I'm thinking is, I don't know if I'll be able to explain this well. I can. Okay, well, okay. What else failed before I start modeling? What else failed? We have the hook that failed because it's not a separate piece. Or no, because like it's split along the layer line, right? And then we also have these arms that are too thin, they're too flimsy, they won't attach to this bottom ring properly. So I need to thicken the arms, and I need to make the hook a separate printable piece. Let me just take off my gloves. Before I do that, I'm gonna double check computer temps. CPU is at 80 degrees. That is not good. GPU's at 70. Jeez. Alright, well, nothing seems to be broken yet. I'm gonna keep going and see where it goes. Oh, it's just like hot in my room. Give me a second. Okay. We have turned on Another fan. It is getting very hot in my room now. Oops. Oh, and already my CPU temperature has dropped down by half half a centigrade. So maybe, yeah, maybe that helped. Okay, so what I'm thinking is this hook. Oh. This hook, I can make it in. I can put it on like a smaller disc, and then that smaller disc will come to. Oh, that's not even closed. Oops. Close that up. And then that smaller disc will pop through this bigger disc that'll turn into a ring. But what I need to do is... Actually, what I need to do is... I'll copy it, just so that we have a copy of that. Oh. So now... Let's flatten this. Oh, no. Go into edit mode. Edit mode, select all. Select all. Rotate this and get this as flat as possible. I think that's flat. No. Oh, I kind of wish you could, like... You could, like, flatten it, like, or not, reorient the model to be flat along an axis, but I guess there's gonna be difficulty in figuring out, like, which axis to be flat on, you know? I don't know. Because, like, you're gonna be working with all these different faces, and it's like, okay, select all these faces, flatten it along this face's axis. I don't know. The coding on it seems tough. Okay, so first thing I want to do, not the easiest, the most straightforward thing I can do is what is the most straightforward? Ow! Ow! Hit my foot on something. So what I can do is I will... I'll make... No, hold on. Hello. There we go. We will separate this piece. We'll make a copy of this. And then this piece. We'll delete the hook. Vertices, I guess. Select this. we'll delete these two faces. Or no, I don't think we need to delete the faces. Let's merge these two together again. The join? Join, there we go. Okay. This one we will shrink down. That's burning. Oh, I think it's just do you see my hand? It's fine, you didn't. So the hot metal smell is from my hot glue gun. That's fine. It's not sus at all. It casually smells the hot glue gun. It's okay. So we will shrink this down along that axis, let's say by 0.6. Okay, we're back. So we've shrunk down this piece. What we can do now is move this back over here. I don't know how it moved up. Oh wait, how is it just like it's not even wait, hold on. Did this get moved up somehow? It did. Okay. So we'll shrink this down. Say 0.6. That should be fine. I think this I said I could move down a little bit as well. Ah, shoot. Nope, don't close that. So we lost our we've lost the camera to the 3D printer. What am I doing? I am opening this up. And there we go. Alright. Printer camera's back. Okay, so now we have this shape, right? We will highlight this part. Oh, come on. Let's bring it up one, just so that we know that it will make a hole through the the bigger disc. Make that go down one as well. And now We will slide that back over to here. And you can see that disc is slightly above, slightly poking above, slightly poking below. Okay, great. So now this item, oh, we have to remove. Okay, where is that item in here? I need to remove the keyframe. With that, and then now this, I can add the generate boolean function. The object is gonna be this. And now if I hide that quickly. So yeah, so we get now this hole. We hit apply and then edit. We'll select all of these, delete that. And then we need to select all of these vertices and expand them out so that there's space for the hook to actually pass through. So if you see now, because this is like slanted inwards, I won't be able to push the hook through this. So I'm going to widen it so that it's like that. And now, in theory, the way that this piece is gonna work is that this will slide through that hole, and then I just have to weave it through, and then it'll attach itself there. And now this hook piece I can print sideways, and this bell piece I can print upright. I think I'm gonna actually undo like moving the opening of the hook, just cause I might want that larger opening for weaving it through this disc. Yeah, okay. So now the other problem that we had with our initial print is that these arms are too thin. They were too thin. So what we want to do is edit. I'm gonna make these arms way thicker, essentially. We only got like 1 C on them, and we need like 3. So how do we do that? Actually, what we could do is if this gets moved, so these arms end in a point. So if we move these points down, they could merge into that. Oh no, you know what we'll do? Let's delete the points. And then we will subdivide this these blocks. Subdivide. I think I can do join. Nice. Join. And then this edge I will also want to subdivide. So now I have that point. I think this point and that we will join just so we have these vertices there. Okay, and now I will just connect these all together. Like that. That should work, right? Like, okay. That, fill. This connect to here, fill, and then now I will delete the faces inside this. I think I need to delete the edge as well. What the? Oh, no, there is no edge to delete. I did that. So now, select this, fill, select this, fill. Done. So now this is now like connected to this ring. And we'll see if that works. Maybe we'll thicken the ring too. After everything's connected, we'll thicken the ring. What else is there to do? That 3D print is still going. We could do another one of those. We'll do another one of these. I think we'll do a second one of these flower, I guess the bell things, and then we'll call it a day. Just to keep things interesting. Okay. So I need to move things around. Let's put this to one side. We will now trace this piece onto the foam. Like that. Oh no. We're gonna use the pencil first. So now we're... What is this? We'll trace this. Yeah, so we'll do a second piece just to demonstrate how the bell will fit onto demonstrate how the bell will fit onto the or I guess not the bell. The pieces of the bell will fit together. Oh jeez. Oh. Yes, the smell of metal burning. I don't think it's burning, I think it's just hot. It's the smell of hot metal. Morning, good morning, Ash. Welcome to the stream. We are. Ooh, a bug. What kind of bug are you? There's a little bug in. There's a little bug on my desk. Where did it go? Oh, I looked away and it's gone. We are making more Firefly accessories. We had made. So you see on screen that flower bell thing, like her little flower bell accessory at the back of her dress. I had made 1/5 of the bell. We're gonna make a second one. Oh my god. Gonna make a second one. Maybe we'll make more. I don't know. I don't know how we're feeling right now. We tried printing out. Oh, knife. We tried printing out the top half of the bell. I don't know if you can see that. But it failed catastrophically, if I may say. So what we did was, like, the hook is. I don't even think that's even. Yeah, the hook, like, immediately split when I tried to apply pressure to it. So we've separated the hook, and it's gonna be its own piece that I'm gonna print sideways, so that the layer line, the forces that might apply to the hook are gonna go parallel to the layer lines, which means the hook will be stronger that way. Yes. And then also these arms are just like way too thin to connect to the ring, so I made the arms thicker. But we're taking a little break from 3D modeling just to do a bit more foam smithing, I guess. So we will cut. Let's move this forward. We'll cut this out with some. I can't hit that note. And yeah, so one of the tricks with cutting with foam is, I think I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but one of the tricks of cutting with foam is to give it multiple passes with a knife. Well, one of them is to have a really sharp knife. This is so dull. It's so dull. It's so sad. Oh, so for one, get like a knife sharpener. That's like the main thing. That'll help out a lot with your hobby knives. Just making sure that your hobby knives are always sharp. Like you can see how poorly this is cutting right now. But let's say if I switch it out to like this one, which I'm pretty sure is sharp. Yeah, this one's like super sharp. Ooh, knife on stream. I'm not monetized. It doesn't matter. But you can like, oh my god, I can immediately feel the difference in trying to cut with like a sharp knife versus the dull one. But yeah, another trick with cutting with hobby knives is to do multiple passes. You want to make foam buzzing? No. You want to give multiple passes on where you're cutting, because you don't want to apply too much pressure on the knife. You want the knife to be able to glide through and cut just using like the knife's sharpness rather than applying pressure, because I think applying pressure with a knife like accelerates the dulling of the knife. So if you just let it glide through and cut straight, then you will help prolong the knives the knives usefulness before it needs to be sharpened again. And then I don't know where my knife sharpener is. I have one somewhere. Nothing kills a sharp blade faster than foam. Yep. Where is... I do have a knife sharpener. I could have sworn... Oh! No, it's over here. No, it's not. Oh, but there's a little bug. Where's that? Yeah, I don't... Oh, wait, maybe it's over here. 1 second. So another trick to, just any sort of cosplay making is to keep your workspace clean. And so that all your tools will be readily accessible. And you don't have to spend your crafting time on finding the tools. But yeah, knives do dull very fast using them to cut foam. I feel like it might be due to just like the way the foam is structured with like the air pockets and the... Oh yeah, just with like the air pockets. Like having to like constantly, like you're not cutting through a solid piece of something, right? Like you're cutting through something that's like aerated. So to have to constantly go through like material and then air, material and air over time, I feel like that also helps contribute to the knife. What was that? Something fell. Oh, it was my fan. Okay, let me cut this piece and then I will go grab that fan. How did it fall off? Oh, how did the fan fall off? What are my temperatures looking like right now? Let's check that. CPU's at 81 degrees Celsius. That is not good. How's the print going, by the way? Print's looking okay. Yeah, that one's not gonna fail because all the parts are like solid. Okay, so this part needs to be cut. Oh, am I showing this on stream? On screen? Oops. I swear, cutting this the first time took way shorter. Is my... Okay, maybe we'll bring this up a little. Just cutting these out. Again, we're just making multiple passes just so that we can try to prolong the sharpness of the blade. So, yeah. So I think not tomorrow, Wednesday. I'll be doing another cosplay stream. And we're gonna be cutting out cloth pieces for Welt's vest. Because currently my Welt design, or my Welt cosplay, I'm wearing like essentially 3 layers of clothing, and I'm gonna be wearing that to a convention at the end of August. And wearing 3 layers of clothing in August, in the summer heat, it's not ideal. So I'm gonna try to. I want to sew together a vest that will be a single layer, and so at the very least, like, I can survive the summer heat without having to like strip down multiple layers during a con. Okay, there. So, foam piece. The seems, I feel like this was a lot messier with the sharper blade. I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to cutting with a sharp blade. Oops. But yeah, so now we have this. We also have, oh my god, my hot glue gun, which is leaking out like the back, which is not good. But we are now going to glue these together. I know technically, like, I've seen a lot of people. Oh, let's put this on screen. I've seen, like, everywhere I go, not everywhere I go, a lot of cosplayers that I see online that work with foam, they always say like, oh, use contact cement, right? And like, sure, you can use contact cement, but you know what that requires? Ventilation. And so like, yeah, you can, or well, okay, one, it needs ventilation, 2, it needs like a whole procedure to apply the proper layers, and like, you need to put a layer of contact cement on one end and then a layer of contact cement on the other end, and then let it air dry for like 15 minutes, no, 10 minutes, something, 5 minutes. You need to, for a certain amount of time, and then you contact it, and then you connect it, and you let it sit for, I think it requires 24 hours to cure. And it's like, you can basically achieve the same level of adhesion. Oh my gosh, lens flare. Or that's not even a lens flare, that's just glare. You can achieve like the same level of adhesion with just using hot glue. Like, it's not. Oh, and it's and the glue's failing. Why does it say that? Ooh, contact cement. You don't need contact cement. Hot glue's just fine. And then my hot glue fails. Well, nobody has time for all of that. Yeah, honestly, like hot glue's fine. Just don't glob it on. Like you can apply it sparingly, and if you apply it sparingly and apply it fast enough, you can have a seal that is almost identical in strength and almost identical in strength and thinness as a as a contact cement. Like, see? Like, I did this. This is it. This is on stream. Done. Done. Like, it's together now. Easy. Okay? And then now, what we have to do is we have to glue these together and then glue this. And then that'll be 2/5 of the bell. No. So we'll glue this together first. Okay. So there you go. And then, oh, no, okay. That's still dry. Okay, so I guess this needs a little more time to dry. But yeah, no one has time for that. Honestly, like, just use hot glue. You don't need to, like... I'm trying to remember, I did try using contact cement for a cosplay project once. I don't remember what it was though. That's the only thing. Okay, before I forget, let me pick up my fan because it fell off my desk. Okay. So where were we? Yeah, I think I remember trying to use contact cement for cosplay once, and I think the problem that I had with it was because you had to keep it connected. I think what was happening is that like I was trying to put it together and also bend stuff. Like it was bending. Like it's sort of like this, like where it was bending, and because it's not like properly adhered yet, it wasn't really sticking together. So when I come back like a day later to see if it's like properly cured, stuff would be like separated because the forces would be, you know, keeping it apart and like forcing it open. But here it's like hot glue. It takes seconds. I can just use hot glue. And also it's less dangerous. Like contact cement is toxic. Like you need to do that outside, and you need to do that in like properly ventilated space. So like outside or inside if you have like good airflow in your house. And like 9 times out of 10 you probably don't have a well ventilated indoor airspace. So, like, don't stress out about if you want to do foam crafting. Don't worry about getting contact cement. Just use hot glue. It's a lot easier. It's less toxic. It's more forgiving. Like this is now sealed, done. And look at that. This is how it looks. Yeah, look at that. Oh, this looks pretty good. So the question now is, how do I cover up the lines? Because this is a bit of a mess. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. How will I cover up these lines? I could. Yeah, I don't know. Sanding it down, maybe? I'll try to. Once everything's put together, what I could do is. Oh, I don't know if I'll like sand it down. I'll try sand. Can you sand down hot glue? I guess that's like one benefit to to contact cement is that it's not as messy as hot glue. Because like you have, I don't know if you can see that, you have like all these stuff leaking out. But realistically, I could have done this a lot better if I had just been patient. But you can like pick at the pieces actually. Oh, I can literally just pick at the pieces. Okay. Let's glue. The fan fell off again. I think it's like it's vibrating. That's a like why is the fan vibrating? There's something stuck in it maybe. Okay, so let's. Oh my god, the glare. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. This is the one thing with working with hot glue and gloves, is that you can't just like rub it off like you can when the hot glue gets on your fingers. Oh, that's another thing with hot glue, is that if you do get on your fingers, one, super hot, hurts, but you can just sort of roll it and then you take it off and it's fine. If you get contact cement on your skin, ooh, it's toxic, it's bad. Don't get contact cement on your skin. Trying to wash that off is takes a while. It takes a bit of time. Take it. That's from personal experience. Like it. Okay, so now this one, I think I will reheat it, and then try to move the hot glue around. I guess that's what I can do, is that to smooth it out, I can just reheat the glue. Actually, I wonder if that's gonna be a problem. I don't think it's gonna get hot enough that I can... I don't think it's gonna get hot enough that it'll, like, melt, right? I highly doubt that the outdoor temperature will be hot enough to remelt hot glue. Okay, so it's see like it's already getting a lot cleaner. I definitely don't have the same level of dexterity that I would have if I was doing this bare skinned. That's a phrase. But you can definitely see, like, we're flattening it out. I think I'm trying to think of like how to, if I want to cover up the lines, right? I feel painting it might be good. Like, this still needs a layer of paint after all of this. Damn. Yeah, I think this will need like another layer of paint afterwards. I mean, the design looks kind of nice. If you, like, from afar, it looks like it's just like those lines, right? I don't know. Um, it might need to be painted just so you can fill in those lines. And if you have like a hot glue gun, I'll probably go over like these seams just with the hot part of a hot, like, yeah, you can just sort of like go over that so to smooth it, right? Actually, that's actually working pretty decently. Oh shoot, did I? Okay. Okay, so see, that's sort of a bit cleaner. So if you see... Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, let me get my fan again. I'll be right back. Okay. So, that's the second one. We will go back to this modeling stuff. I think that's what we'll do. We'll like go back and forth between reconnecting an arm and cutting out that piece so that we don't burn out. And the fan's falling again. Oh my god. Why is it like falling off? What's going on with that fan? Hey, 1 second. Yet again. Alright, wait, sorry, I'll be right back. Alright, okay, so I put the fan on like a wire. Hopefully it stays like on my table. I don't know why it was vibrating like that. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. Take off my gloves. Haha. Oh. How long have I been streaming for? Jeez. It's almost been 2 hours. yeah, maybe we'll wrap up maybe in soon, I think. Because they're basically just doing the same stuff over and over again. So the way that so what we were saying before is this piece here, this piece here is too thin, right? And so instead of having it, and if you can kind of see it ends in a point, and that wound up translating into like a point here. Like it was too thin to connect itself to. Okay. Alright, we're back. Okay, so instead of so what we're gonna do, instead of having this point, we will delete the points, and then we'll just connect this arm directly to the ring. And hopefully that'll make it thick enough that it will be properly connected. And you don't have to worry about well, that's the other thing. I don't need I'm the way that this piece is oriented, the flat parts are not flat to like the XY plane, I guess. Oh, excuse me. So I can't really add straight connections, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I'm gonna connect this arm piece to the ring, like directly. So it's one solid piece, rather than it being like two pieces in Blender and then hoping that the pieces connect properly when they get sliced. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Okay, after I do all of that, I'm probably gonna extend the thickness of the outside of the ring out as well, so that um, there's more thickness, there's more material connecting stuff, and I'm also gonna bring this ring down. So yeah, we'll give that a shot. Let's see how fast I can do these. There we go. Change the face. Select these 4 faces. Delete the faces. Vertice select. Oh, I need to subdivide that. I don't. Oh no, I do. I do care. Subdivide that. Probably triangularize those faces as well, so they're not warped. There we go. Nope. These, nope. This one. Triangularize. Guess the sides as well. I don't know what happened there, if I'm being honest. I just select all of it, eh? There we go. Okay. So now we got 2 more sides left. One, two, three. Faces, vertices, there we go. But yeah, I think another thing that I want to do, and I'll try to work on this throughout the week, is I'll try to find a better time to stream. Because I kind of feel like, that's so, like, on one hand, this is a good time for me to stream. Oh no, I was saying, dang, I want to try streaming on Twitch. I'll try simulcasting on Twitch. See if I can get that set up this week, and then I can have that ready for like Friday when I play Celeste. Give it a shot. Hopefully my PC can handle it. That's the one problem. Or that's like my one concern. Cause like my CPU is running at 84 degrees Celsius. It shouldn't be that high. I mean it's fine running that high, but that is not a healthy temperature to run consistently. Like I'd much prefer it colder, you know? I've seen people online talk about it be like, oh, the CPU is run at what 60 when it's hot, and it's like it's 60 when I'm not using it. And I know like when I bought this case, everyone was like I had full intention of making this PC fit in my backpack when I was still in school so that I could bring it to school. And then the case that I wanted to buy was out of stock, so I wound up buying the next one up, and it's like half my height. No, it's not half my height. It's like the size of my entire like torso, or not torso, like what is chest cavity? Chest cavity? I don't know. Between my neck and my waist. It is. No, I feel like it's taller. It's the size of half of my leg. How about that? It's as tall as half of my leg. It's huge. It does not fit in my backpack. It is. I'm not trying to carry that around in a backpack. But anyways, I tried to buy that, right? And when what the hell happened there? What? Ah, we're getting tiny PC lore. Yes, tiny PC lore. So I want to get this to fit in my backpack, right? And it's not gonna do that anymore. Like it's not happening. But when I did buy this, a friend of mine had the same PC case, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I have oh yeah, like liquid cool, blah blah blah. Like what kind? I know they asked me what kind of liquid cooler I used. And I'm like, oh, like what kind of liquid cooling I used for the CPU, and I'm like, oh, I just use a fan, and and the look on their face when I told them, oh, I just use a fan, and they're like, Mixel, this like this PC case is not made for fan cooling. Like it's made specifically for liquid cooling. And I'm like, yeah, but liquid cooling makes me nervous because it's water inside a PC. Like that's yikes. Uh, and they're like, Mixel, you can't. Like it's made for liquid cooling. You shouldn't. Don't use a fan. Like get a liquid cooler. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need liquid cooling. And many years later, look at me trying to stream my PC. My CPU is running at 83.5 degrees Celsius. It needs liquid cooling. Yeah, we need to get liquid cooling in here. So that'll probably be like my next. What is happening with this arm? I don't know. Is this like? Hold on. There we go. Um. So long story short, that's gonna be like my next PC upgrade is liquid cooling for this PC for this CPU. Uh, and of course makes me nervous because that means I need to freaking reapply what's the word? Thermal paste. And I don't know. It's not like I don't know how to apply thermal paste. I mean, obviously I applied it now because that's working, I guess. Um, but this PC is like maybe 5-6 years old. No, hold on. When did I get it? What year is it right now? It's 5 years old. This PC is like 5 years old. It's probably overdue for a bunch of maintenance stuff that I didn't really bother doing because I never really like the most that I used this for back when I was in school was running like extensive spreadsheets. Like I hit go and it's like updating like hundreds of cells simultaneously. It's like, okay. Ooh, actually no, that's a lie. The most that I used this for was extensive like long running Warframe farming. I used to play Warframe a lot. And that's what the extent of this PC was used for, was playing Warframe. And they don't play Warframe anymore. For this is sort of lost interest in it. What's that lost interest? I still follow the subreddit, if anything. But I don't know, it's not doesn't have the same appeal anymore. I play Honkai Star Rail now. That's where I get my grind on. That's a phrase. But yeah, anyways, so we've connected all 5 pieces of that bell thing. I'm going to oh, that does not look as nice as I was hoping. Like it does on some of them, just not all. Oh, it's like meshed differently. Oh, I don't like that. Why would you do that? Why would you make some pieces just make it symmetrical? MiHoYo. Make your meshes symmetrical. Let's do this. 1.025, 1.03, 1.03. Oh, no, that's not. Oh, it's gonna... Huh? Oh, do I have to do these all, like, individually? I might have to do this all individually. Nope, not even. How do I... Huh? Oh, I don't know, I don't know. So we're trying to scale out these What I could do is I'll just delete them. I'll just delete I'll just delete these edges and connect it directly. Vertices. And then I'll just connect this directly just so that I don't need to worry about the shape of stuff. That's, yeah, that is the easiest thing to do. There we go. See, and that's like flat now. Nice. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, excuse me. They still have tea? I do! Ah, nice. I love me some matcha tea. Some instant matcha tea powder. Okay, so that looks good now? Okay. Now we're going to... We'll grab this. Oh, are these arms? Oh, these arms aren't connected. Let's connect the arms too. Man. Yeah, that's like the one thing that I'm... Oh, okay. I think we're gonna call it a day today. I'm gonna continue working on this off stream, and we're gonna print out this new piece. Oh, the new actually, we'll think. Let's get that new piece, the new piece that just got printed. We will work on that a little bit, and then we'll call it a day. So I'll be right back. Again. Hello, alright. Let's expand this a little. So this is our newest piece. You can bring the camera down a little bit. Oh. This is our newest piece. This is Let's see if we can move a blender around. This is this piece right over here. See that? This is right over there. Ta-da! So we're going to try and separate this. What did we change? I think first time I tried printing this, all the loops that I attached onto it came off. And then I tried printing it again, and 2 of the loops stayed on, and then 1 stayed, like, or 3 of the loops stayed on, 1 of them broke off. Technically there should be 6 loops. So we're gonna try and just remove the supports as carefully as possible. Let's do this. Try to remove the supports as carefully as possible. Oh, come on. Oh. There we go. So, okay, there. So that's some of it. Let's try to use the clippers. Oh shoot. Okay, so right away, this snapped. So that's not too good. But that can be re-glued on. Hot glue, people, let's... The versatilities of hot glue. Oh. Okay, so I think I... Oh, okay, so both of those loops are on. I think they're too small. Those loops are too small. Oh. And immediately I have broken a loop. Yep, this print I feel was, oh jeez, okay. So these back loops stayed on and these front loops are good, but now these middle ones. Now the other thing I feel is that this was also printing at like a high speed, and I think the gold filament, it needs to print slower. So, oh, bit of a mess there. There. So I think, oh, little bug. So I think for this, I think we're gonna stick with this guy. This guy has 2 solid loops. 2 solid loops, well 3 technically, but you can probably like sew these parts onto the dress as well, or just like sew over, I don't know. Maybe like sew across these loops as well, and that'll be like your 4 points of, there's like 4 connective points to sort of keep this attached. And then these parts, what I could actually use these for is, or what these parts could be used for is, on her model, on Firefly's model, that's actually something I noticed when I was playing the latest update. Yeah, like, there's this part here. There's this part here, which is just this. So okay, this is, I think I'll try printing this piece one more time. And then I'll print it slower and I'll print it at a higher temperature, I think. I think it needs a higher temperature, but slower and at a higher temperature so that the filament can flow better. And then the best out of the 4 will be used as the one on her back. And then the ones that just don't have any supports, I will chop, like this part. Well, actually, this part, what I can do, I'll just chop off this piece, I think. Oh, jeez. Oh, I need to chop off, like, here as well. I mean, I can chop off the loop now, just to see how that looks, right? Because this doesn't have, like, these loops are not... Oh, I just broke it off. These loops I can just chop off, right? And then this loop I can cut off at these points. There. And now we have this. And it's sort of like what that part looks like. And then I guess you can just sort of, I need to cut into here. Can I cut into this? Let's see. We'll try it now. And it splits the entire thing. Nice. No, we'll keep cutting at it. Why not? That's funny. There. There. There you go. Look at that. Nice. So that's what we'll do to, like, the failed pieces here. This one has like 3 loops, so this is like the contender right now for being her back piece. And then I just want to check the rest of her model. I think there's also this front brooch as well. That could also technically be printed. But then she has that one over on this side as well. There's her back one here. Maybe these ones if you want to get into that much deep. Nope, we're not looking. We're not looking underneath her dress. Let's not do that. Trying to see what other accessories she has. She has those side ones. She has the big one on her chest. She has the one on her back, which are currently like in the middle of figuring out. Up. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day. This has been fun. We've done a lot. We did a lot. Oh no, I'm trying to here. But yeah, I think we'll call it a day today. I'm gonna keep working on. That piece that's on screen right now. After I just take like a minute to take a breather. I'm gonna let my PC cool down, and we are going to try and reprint those pieces we're gonna reprint that piece. We're gonna reprint these pieces at a much slower speed to see if we can get better adhesion between the layers. Oh, but yeah, I think that was a good productive stream. We're gonna take a bit of a breather now, and we'll catch you next time. I'll be streaming next Wednesday. We're gonna be working on welts, my welt cosplay. So yeah, see you around. Bye bye. Mikuseru bye bye. But yeah.